Hi, and welcome to Winter Nights with Imagine This Stories. I'm so glad you're here. How was your Christmas? Was it busy, loud, crazy, lonely, funny, sad, amazing? Now that Christmas is over and the cold weather is setting in for a bunch of us, it's a good time to slow down, relax, spend some time getting closer to God. This winter, I will post fun stories for you to listen to. I hope they make you smile and teach you more about God. Are you ready? Great. Get comfortable, grab a blanket, snuggle up, and for the next few minutes, imagine this. Have you ever cut a snowflake out of paper? You take a piece of paper, fold it up, and then use scissors to make all sorts of cuts so that when you open it, you have a paper snowflake. Or a piece of paper with a bunch of weird holes in it. Yeah, I've had it go both ways. Do you know how real snowflakes are made? Snowflakes begin their life high up in the clouds, where it is very, very cold, and the air is filled with tiny bits of moisture. Every snowflake begins with a tiny speck, a piece of dust or pollen or salt floating in the air. This becomes the starting point, called a nucleus. This little speck becomes the seed of the snowflake. Now, while some clouds look like fluffy balls of cotton, clouds are filled with mist, and when the mist touches the cold speck, it instantly freezes into a tiny crystal of ice. This is the start of a snowflake. As the crystals swirl around in the cloud, more water vapor freezes onto it, and the shape begins to branch out like little arms. Because of how water molecules connect, snowflakes always grow in six-sided shapes. I'm sure you've been told that no two snowflakes are alike. But did you know that's really true? This happens because each snowflake travels through different temperatures and passes through different levels of moisture. Then, as it falls, it spins and gets bumped this way and that way. Every twist in its journey changes its design. When the snowflake gets big enough, it becomes heavy and begins to fall through the air. As it drops, it continues to grow and change its pattern until it reaches the ground, or your roof, or your mitten, or your car, or your tongue. There's a verse in the Bible in the book of Ephesians, chapter 2, verse 10. It says, "For we are God's masterpiece, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do." Just like the snowflake, you started as a speck. You grew and changed shape. You were born and kept growing. Sometimes life is easy and you feel like you are floating on air. Sometimes life is bumpy and you feel tossed about. But these good times and these hard times all work together to make you into the person you are. And while there are about 8.25 billion people on Earth right now, just like a snowflake, there is no one else on Earth just like you. You see, God planned you. He sees you. He knows your name. He loves you, and He has made you with a purpose. And unlike the snowflake, that purpose is not to land on the ground, or a roof, or your car, or your mitten, or your tongue. Ugh. You may be thinking, I don't really like the person God made me. I felt that way too. But guess what? He's not done. And I know that God does not make mistakes. So if you're still getting bumped around by life, I encourage you to ask God to use these bumps to keep shaping you into the person He has designed you to be. And if you do like the person God is making you into, that's great. Thank Him for that. And ask Him to help you make choices that continue to make you into the person that He's designed you to be. Because you are a masterpiece. Just like the verse says. Do you know what masterpiece means?
I don't know.
It literally means you are something carefully crafted. You're a work of art, something designed with intention, skill, and creativity. It actually comes from the same word where we get our English word poem. So you could say, you are God's poem. You are God's artwork. You're something He made on purpose. Wow, snowflakes are so cool. Want to hear something else cool? You may have already heard it in the story, but all snowflakes have 6 sides. All of them. Snowflakes form best at temperatures between 0 degrees and 15 degrees Fahrenheit. Ooh. Some snowflakes are too tiny for us to see, and others can grow as big as a quarter. And scientists estimate that over 1 quadrillion snowflakes fall on Earth every year. And each one, just like you, is unique. Thank you so much for listening today. I hope you're having a wonderful day, morning, evening, all the above. Please share this podcast with other people. I look forward to talking to you again soon as we imagine this. Bye.